Hello everyone, this is Somnath Ray from Neoclaris. So this is actually a video on the XBRL questions for the proposed 2015 US GAAP taxonomy. I wanted to present my XBRL questions in the form of a video since I wanted to simplify things, since it's easier to listen or watch someone speaking rather than going through long emails. I know by now you may have been flooded with so many emails from all across the world about this upcoming webcast. So I wanted to make our lives easier, and additionally I wanted to share some additional information as background information for my questions. So let me introduce Neoclaris. So Neoclaris is actually a technology company based in Santa Clara, California. So we are a provider of XBRL disclosure services, XBRL audit service, and XBRL data services as well. And about me, well, I have been working in the XBRL field for the last 5 years. I was also a member of the US GAAP Taxonomy Advisory Group 2 years back, and I'm a CPA with a diploma in IFRS. So let me go into the topic right away. So for this video I have broken it down into 4 sections: topic for the question, and then background for my question, and then the actual question, and then I'm not only asking questions but I'm also offering my suggestions or solutions as well. And so the first topic is regarding the accounting standards update topic 606, which is the revenue recognition or the revenue recognition standard. And so we see in this slide that this was actually a joint project by FASB and ISB to develop a common revenue standard to simplify the preparation of financial statements and to improve the comparability of revenue recognition by removing the inconsistencies and weaknesses in revenue requirements. And about the differences, there are very few differences over here, and the first difference is with regard to the term probable, which has different meanings in US GAAP and IFRS. So this is regarding the collectibility threshold. And then there is a difference with regard to the application of interim disclosure requirements. It's topic 270 on the FASB side and IS 34 on the ISB side. And then the early application effective date for this standard, it's on the IFRS side, it's for annual reporting periods beginning on or after January 1st 2017. However, the FASB side, on the FASB side, the effective date is for public entities for annual reporting periods beginning on or after December 15, 2016. And then there are a few differences for impairment loss. So FASB topic 606 do not allow an entity to reverse an impairment loss. However, IFRS 15 requires an entity to reverse impairment losses. And then about the applicability for non-public entities. So FASB topic 606 applies to non-public entities. However, there is no such guidance included within IFRS 15. So those are the few differences for the standard on both the sides, between the sides, that is ISB and FASB. So this is the implementation date. And so since the early application is permitted for IFRS, we see that the IFRS Taxonomy 2014 has already incorporated the XBRL elements, as we see over here. So we see all the XBRL elements on the IFRS side: disaggregation of revenue, contracts with customers, contract balances. It's a huge list, as we see over here. Performance obligation, which is a very important step. Transaction price allocated to remaining performance obligations, which is a very important step. Then we have significant judgments in the application of this standard, and then these are all the elements for the other topics. For IFRS 15, determining the timing of satisfaction of the performance obligation. determining the transaction price and amounts allocated to performance obligation, assets recognized from the costs to obtain or fulfill a contract with a customer. And so these are all the elements included in the IFRS taxonomy 2014. Now my question is, since we have seen that there are just a few differences between ISB and FASB on this standard, on the revenue recognition standard, will the XBRL elements for the topic 606 be the same as in IFRS 15? So my suggestion could be yes, the solution could be yes, excepting for the change in the namespace and also the references. So this could be a solution for from my side. So the next topic is with regard to XBRL data quality issues affecting comparability, accuracy, and financial semantics. So we will see some charts and graphs. So we are looking at the SAP Lumira Visual Intelligence tool, and we have data as of today, that is September 8, 2014, collected from the XBRL US website as detected by the XBRL US consistency suite. So let's drag and drop one of these charts. So this is the tree map over here, and let me expand this. So we have invalid access member combination, which is actually affecting the comparability of XBRL data. So that stands at 1.24 million as of now. So that's a huge number. And then we have negative value reported for a concept that is expected to have a positive value. So that is 584,654. So this is affecting the financial semantics. And then we have incorrect date, that is 476,900. So which is affecting the comparability of the information and also the accuracy as well. And then we have required value that is not reported, that is 452, which is affecting the completeness of the data submissions through XBRL. And let us now look at some other chart. So let us look at this bar chart over here. Let me make this data labels a little bit bolder, choose a different color, and let me expand this. So we are seeing the bar charts. We see calculation error, which is affecting the financial semantics, as 40,600. Then cash flow represented as an accrual, that's 19,607, which is affecting the accuracy and the comparability of the data. And so these are some of the major errors. We have seen these 4 skyscrapers before. Then incorrect calculation weight used, which is 58,937. Missing calculation 69,827. So these are some of the major errors over here. Then we see value reported for a concept appears unreasonably large or small, that's 177,724. So these are some of the major errors. Now let us examine the growth in these errors over a period of 2 weeks, that is from August 25th until today, that's September 8th, 2014. So we see duplicate extension concept, that is a growth of 16,952 for XBRL elements which have been extended in spite of there being a corresponding standard US GAAP tag. So that stands at 16,952. That's a huge number for a period of 2 weeks. And then we have invalid access member combination, that's 6,439 over a period of 2 weeks. So that's the growth. And then we have incorrect date, 2,651. That's the growth. And then we have negative value reported for a concept that's expected to have a positive value, that's the growth of 1827, and then we have required value that is not reported, that's the growth of 1373. So these are some of the growth rates in these calculation, or sorry, in these XBRL quality issues. So let's look at a different form of a chart. So this is the graphical format. So we see duplicate extension concept 16,952. So we can visually see how big is the number, and then we have incorrect date. So we have gone through all this errors. So my question is, let's go back into the PowerPoint, and so my question is how FASB can help in the reduction of the significant XBRL errors. And so the answer for this could be, FASB could help in these areas, I guess. Invalid access member combination by creating some style guides, and then FASB could help in negative value reported for a concept that is expected to have a positive value, and then incorrect date. So these are some of the areas where FASB could help by getting the data feed about the XBRL data quality issues from XBRL US, and then FASB could look into these errors and create some style guides, and so that's the way FASB could help. So thank you very much. So those are all my questions for today, and I'm definitely going to listen in tomorrow. And thank you very much. And if you have any questions, you can reach me at somnath@neoclaris.com. So that's my email ID. So thank you again, and see you soon. Thank you very much.